Hello, I'm doing a video this morning. Just kind of sitting here, feeling better. Got lots of rest from having my tooth removed yesterday. All of it went well. Everything's healing pretty good. No crazy pain or anything like that. I am a little frozen, I guess you could say, today. I just, in general, kind of spaced out. It's really quiet. Sometimes, like, when several deaths, and it's always this time of year, but several deaths hit around the same time. It's really hard, and it, like, actually ramps my anxiety up some, because, like, I have to think about it. Somebody that has to, because of the way my brain is made, I have to on purpose think lots of things through, especially things that are not so pleasant. I have to take time to consider things and look at stuff, because I will completely ignore more difficult situations, and negative comes along with positive in life. Have to be fully aware of the scope of things, and have to do that manually. So that is a personal thing. I don't need help with that. Nobody needs help sitting around thinking about, like, negative stuff. I mean, it's good to talk about it, but, like, I don't need any extra, like, negative thoughts. Ooh, my face is still a little puffy, but, yeah, I mentioned I found out last night, about a friend that passed away 2 days ago. We weren't close friends, but at the same time, is one of those things where, in the same alt community, and have been for 20 years, somebody that been a very nice person to me over the years. Anytime, and actually took time away from the very full life to take me out for tacos. Gave me this for Valentine's Day, just in passing. Very, and not a super kind person either, but a very human person. So a person that will definitely be missed by a lot of people. So that hit me. And then I got a message like last week from a person I had a job at Furman, in the dining hall, not last year but the year before, and I worked there for a couple months, and the person that trained me passed away from a heart attack last week. So I got a text message about that. Really hardcore, like big burly man. Stereotypical, like large load kitchen cook type person. Yeah, so there's all that, and then I've got some friends whose activity level is changing. With the online stuff. So that's different. Oh, February. What will next month be like? So, I am racking up on caffeine this morning. Started to feel a bit uncomfortable at times, like not really uncomfortable, but just like temper tantrum-ish, I guess, about like my videos here recently on doing the live videos. I mean, they help me out, you know, and I definitely don't have many friends on my Facebook right now, or not, you know, like I think there's like is under 70. There we go. So, you know, and you know, I don't really have many close friends, so there's nobody like up in my butt about my stuff. But I don't know, I got a feeling of bothering people here recently, and I'm like, ooh, I don't like that feeling. But I also know about myself that I don't have those type of feelings when I'm not in a place where I can do anything about it. Oh, my body is so sore right now. And what I mean by that is like I'm doing better than I was last fall when I started doing these videos. And this part of me, you know, the whole time is like, maybe I should, you know, like I didn't start utilizing talking to myself on the live videos until like I didn't start doing that until last fall, and I did it because I needed stimulation in a way. You know, I can't just sit here, not barely know where I am, and heal from, you know, the seizures and stuff sitting in a hole in the ground, you know, and so that's, you know, in my house alone by myself. So, I utilize the live videos in order to go over things out loud, and you know, as a way to like start communication or conversations with people. And there's you know, that comes and goes and stuff, but it's been working for me. But of course, every so often, now that I'm on the other side of the health stuff and things have stabilized from what I was originally using it for, of course, I go through and reassess the situation. So I'm feeling a little bit vulnerable about my decisions and a little nothing matters anymore kind of thing. It's not anymore, it's like, because that's something I've always felt off and on. Unfortunately. Yeah. So, it's a little chilly keeping the heat down because bills can get kind of expensive. But I kept myself from going hiking this morning. Really wanted to get in my car and just drive, but all last week I have been wanting to like disappear down to the coast, and I cannot afford to do that. So I actually got a friend down there right now, and he's like, come down to Charleston. I'm like, man, I have for the past week just been like wanting to get in my car and go somewhere and just disappear, but like I said, it's not something I can afford to do at the moment, because like I said, heat is expensive, power is expensive, and spending money does not go too well with making money to pay those bills. So that is where I'm at right now. I love going to the beach in the winter for some reason. I think it's because, just like going to the beach, and it's neat to experience. I can just get out and walk around more easily when it's cold. I love the heat. I love the summertime. And going to the beach, of course, is nice in the sun and stuff, but something about just, hearing and seeing the water, and not a huge fan of getting in the ocean anyways. I love water, but beach, ocean water is kind of crazy. So especially on the east coast of South Carolina. So wish I had more going through my head right now. I don't like it when this happens. It's frustrating, but yeah. Been a lot of trauma. Lot of trauma I have been through. So I have to take things slow. I am a million times thankful for being where I am right now, and I am so afraid at any moment something important is going to be taken away from me. And I think that happens because I feel that way because of all the things that I've achieved in the last couple of years, and I'm just like, for several years I was waiting any moment, to die from the stuff that was going on. And I'm gonna try not to be morbid about that and leave it at that, but yeah. I did not have a lot of energy. And it's not even a physical thing. I mean, I'm sure they're connected, but I definitely am socially depressed. And for me, with the medical situations that make up who I am, it's really scary. So it can be very quieting. But yes, we have having, I guess, a bit of a chill day. This coffee's not really doing much. Just in general, I think my energy level is a little lower, so yay. Today is Thursday, and if I'm not mistaken, it is the 19th. It sure is. It is February 19th, and it is morning time before noon. I hope everybody has a good day.